You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, this was an absolutely brutal game for a number of reasons. And don't worry, I've got a video coming up on everything involving the Sophie Cunningham rally, the meeting between Cheryl Reeve and Sophie Cunningham. That's the next video. But right, wrong, or indifferent, we have to start right here. Cheryl Reeve and ESPN praising Cheryl Reeve as she was wearing a shirt saying, "Trans kids belong." During the game. This is gross.
Well, we see Cheryl Reeve wearing a shirt today in support of trans kids. Trans kids belong on the shirt. And this in the aftermath of Sophie Cunningham's recent comments. We actually saw Cheryl and Sophie speaking at center court pregame. And yesterday, Cheryl Reeve spent a lot of time talking at length with the media about this topic.
I would encourage anyone to go and listen to Cheryl Reeve's comments. Incredibly thoughtful, easy to find online.
I would encourage anybody to go see Cheryl Reeve's comments. By the way, Sophie did not look like she backed down from Cheryl Reeve. I've got more coming on all of this. This is right here. Sophie Cunningham, by the way, took a ugly elbow in this game, and the refs called the foul against her. Let's just look at this. Bam! Hit her right in the jaw. And the refs, they swallowed their whistles. I'd love to know why. Lynx defeated the Fever 108-100. And you could see the deficiencies in this team showed out. The bench is not deep enough. There's not enough length on this team. Again, we were saying that as free agency was going on. And then the draft, when it really blew up, and they took Raven Johnson instead of a big. And they got rid of Justine Passat. It felt like the Fever never had a chance in this game. And I was looking at the starting five for the Lynx. We got to realize they've been playing all year without Nafisia Collier. This team is good. This Lynx team is good. They're real good. Caitlin Clark had a double-double, 19 points on 8 of 18. Struggled from 3, 2 of 9. She had 2 wide open threes. Late in the fourth, she missed them both. It was brutal. 10 assists. Kelsey Mitchell had a huge day. 37 points, 14 of 21, 6 of 8 from three-point range. For Kelsey, she actually did have 3 assists. And that's pretty much where it started and stopped. Yeah, AB had 15 points, 8 boards, and 7 assists, and those stats felt really hollow in this game. Sophie Cunningham, she really only got two looks in the game. Only took 2 shots, 3 points. Michaela Timpson, 7 points on 3 of 4. Michaela Timpson should be playing more in these games. Lexi Hall should be playing less in these games. 14 minutes, had 6 points, but just not contributing to this team in the way that you would hope. Truly. Mahisha Hines-Allen, missing in action. I don't know what's going on there exactly. I really don't. She was playing significant minutes, and she had 2 minutes in this game. And Monique Billings has a good game about every 7 games. This was not one of them. Completely unnoticeable on the court. Caitlin Clark with some mid-range action.
More movements in 23.
This is pretty nice. She's going to roll over, a little pull-up from mid-range. It is a nice addition to her game, to her bag. How about Caitlin Clark with a great, pure block shot?
Earlier in the game.
Nothing but ball, a great block shot, and they called a foul on Caitlin Clark. Stephanie White, MIA on a challenge for Caitlin. Again, MIA. Caitlin Clark from three.
They enter this game allowing.
Way out. Bam. Knocked it down. Good stuff from Caitlin. Caitlin Clark gets Olivia Miles on an island and takes it to the rack. We'll get to Olivia Miles in a minute. You guys know I like Olivia Miles. I'm not even apologetic about it. I am not. She balled out today. Caitlin Clark is the WNBA's all-time leader in assists per game. It's not even close. Wow, it's not even close. Not even close. Nearly 2 assists per game more than Courtney Vandersloot, who's the next one down. I tell you what, this was brutal. Lynx, Courtney Williams, 27 points, 12 of 20. Olivia Miles, 28 points, 11 of 14, 3 for 6 from three-point range. And I got to tell you, this group, Collier, McBride, Howard, Williams, Miles, they're going to be brutal to play. And they're going to be brutal to try to beat. I think we've seen them beat the Fever. We've seen they've been on a winning streak. They've beat the shit out of a whole lot of and mid action. It's just being real. I'm going to be honest. I've liked what I've seen from Stephanie White's coaching as of late. Didn't love it today. There were strange moments. Let me bring in Raven Johnson for a random 4 minutes. Not challenging Caitlin Clark's calls against her, fouls against her again. This is going to be a very tough out. And like we were talking about before the season, this is the team you had to put a team together to get ready for. Because the Liberty are not as good. They sorely miss Sandy Brondello. But it's this team. This team could end up being the Fever's kryptonite, their nemesis. They got real players. Yeah, it was a tough game. It was. It was an entertaining game, and the Fever had some chances. They didn't get it done. Tell me what you think. I've got a full video that's coming after this on the Sophie rally, people that showed up, big names that showed up in support of Sophie Cunningham, and women only in women's sports. Again, it's unbelievable that that's controversial, but here we are. And ESPN. Yeesh. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.